Yo YouTube everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video I'm using the MP5, man. Wanted to mix things up, use this Latchman sub, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this gun was a lot of fun, man. As we start off nading the wall, man. That's just a little ritual I have now. I'm trolling. Yeah, the stun went through. I tried to nade over it, didn't quite work out, but now we're locked in, man. Let me show you the class setup right now. This is what we were running. It's a bit more of a fast ADS movement build, and honestly, I don't know if it got buffed recently, but this build was a lot of fun. Try it out, trust me, try it out. Let me know how you feel down in the comments with it, and I promise you, you would not be disappointed, man. This gun was a lot of fun. But starting off on this P1, now I'm trying to watch this left side of the map here. I thought somebody would be around here. I'm trying to watch it. Now my teammate's getting on the hill, and what I'm trying to do around here is, honestly, I mean, I'm a bit lost in this situation. I'm just trying to be impactful at the same time. I'm just trying to think, right, do I rotate? Do I stay here? So a lot of thought process going on then. I decided to kind of back off, go towards the hill. So I didn't really do too much on the P1, but let's see what we can do on the P2 if we can make an impact. Gonna go through. Our teammate is sitting on the hill. We see one. We make him one shot. Now, we've made him really weak here. So before pushing him, we're going to go around, see if I can go around the other side here and just try to make an impact. I'm going to reload my gun here, wait for my teammate. This guy's diving around the corner. So we know he's somewhere in this corner. So we're going to wait, take our time, go through, jump in the window, take one out. We take out the second. And just like that, man, we're providing value into the second hardpoint. So we're going to go through to the top here. I'm looking at the mini-map, and this area looks like it's empty. That's a very, very important challenge right there. We shouldered it. We made him weak. And right now, what I'm doing is I'm basically just tagging as many people as possible while playing for my life. And the reason why I'm playing my life so heavy here is because as long as I'm alive here, the opponent should technically not get into the hill. And that is the main objective right now. So 20 seconds left. I feel like my teammates are doing a good job of holding that time. I did a good job of helping them. We're going to push through. We get a massive kill. We're going to jump around this corner. Now, that was a big, big ego challenge, man. The only reason I went for that ego challenge, honestly, this build just has so much snappiness and movement. I kind of just tested my luck and it worked out really well. We slide through, get another headshot, and we're kind of frying right now. So looking at the minimap, I know they're going to be my right-hand side. So we go through again. We get a kill with the, now we're on the precision. And now it's all about shouldering, trying to find information. Somebody looks like they snuck up on my teammate, so I'm going to play in this corner. The nade comes in from my teammate, man. So the only one that can stop me there is my teammate. Actually going like 6-0 or something there. So good start there. The new hardpoint is popped, so we spawn quite close. I'm going to get there, looking at the minimap once again. I'm always trying to analyze the minimap and see where the enemies are. Now, I looked at the minimap. I saw the minimap was clear for this side, so I kind of ran out in the open. But that guy was just waiting there. So that's just one of those situations where maybe if I slow down the gameplay, I would have spotted him. But to be honest, I don't mind playing fast pace as long as I get to the hill as quick as possible. Sometimes they are going to catch you off guard. So we go through, we make one shot. And again, this is a moment where I'm probably going to die, but it's worth getting in the hill. So right there, we pinch them. And straight away, I want you to rotate in this situation. There's no point playing in the old hardpoint. You want to be rotating and you want to be providing value as much as possible. So here, I need to rotate, need to get to the new hardpoint and try to set up. Now, this push isn't really ideal for a submachine gun, I'm going to be honest with you. But I thought, right, if I can go through the back here, I can make a play. I do have a precision airstrike to work with as well. So we're going to try to take out the guy in the back car. There's a guy right in front of me. As soon as I spot him on the left-hand side, I went to the right and actually prone for the drop shot. We actually end up getting a two-piece. My teammate's pinching, and just like that, again, we're dying, but we're providing so much value. We get a two-piece. My teammate's going to pinch the hill. We stun through the middle. We're going to spot one in the distance. There's another guy on the right, and just a great play. So we spot the first guy. We take him out. The second guy was in the close corner. So instead of kind of running at him, we're going to wait, take our time, and we were able to pre-aim and take him out. So that's very important, when to hold your iron sights, when to pre-aim, and when to kind of run out in the open. And I don't know what it is about this gun, but I feel like, I don't know, man, I'm really starting to like it, man. It might be my main SMG with the Vel 46. I might be mixing up. Let me know down in the comments, do you guys want more gameplay with the MP5 and the Vel 46 as well as a mix-up just from the Vaznev? Because I'm having a lot of fun with them. I don't know if they got buffed, the Vaz got nerfed, I don't know what it is, but they seem to be quite competitive, so I'm happy to mix things up, but you guys have to let me know it down in the comments. So we're going to go through to the next hardpoint. 8 seconds left here. I'm just trying to analyze the situation in my head right now. I'm thinking, right, look where my teammates are, look where the gap is. Let's push through. We've got a dead silence to work with. Go through middle map here, try to make a play. Now, normally somebody is on the left here, so I have to be very, very careful. Quite a risky push, I'll be honest with you, but we did it regardless. Go through, and yeah, I mean, you're not really going to get much value going through that middle alleyway, to be honest. I don't know why I did it. It's just not a really safe place to go. The reason is, when you go through that alleyway, right, you have to look to your left, to your right, you have to look right in front of you, you have to look up the window. There's about 15 different areas you have to look, and you basically have to guess right. And, well, not right as in left or right, but you have to guess the right direction. So when you go through, there's just so many angles for them to be, and they can easily see you before you get to them. So unless you know exactly what corner they're going to be in, I would not recommend going through that middle alleyway. Think about it the other way. If you think about it vice versa, right, when you're sitting in the hill, that's probably the easiest way to watch that alleyway, because again, there's so many angles, so that is probably the easiest way to watch. So that's kind of how I look at it in terms of breaking the hill. We go through, the old hardpoint goes to our opponents, and this is where we can start to take some points and get the lead. Now, in this situation, all I really have to do is lock down this lane. But I start to troll here, man. You see, great play from my opponent. He didn't just walk out the door. He literally jumped all the way to the left corner, swung out right to the wall, and as he swung to the wall, his teammate was behind him, so it was very difficult for me to get the kills. But that is exactly how you want to break it. We go through, we get a nice jump shot on one. Gonna back off here. I am quite weak, so we're gonna chuck a nade through the window, making sure we're utilizing our equipment. We go through, we do get a hit marker, and now it's time to go through these stairs. So I'm gonna wait, take my time. My teammates here as well, and what I'm trying to do here is basically, you know, get the cuts, make sure we're in a good situation to break the hill. So my teammate goes through, and I just had too many ideas there, and I wasn't executing one, so that was a problem. What I should have done there was just commit to one idea. So the first idea I had was to go up the stairs, but I saw my teammate, so I kind of wanted him to take that route, and I was going to go watch middle tunnel. When I watched middle tunnel, I didn't commit, so I backed off. Then I watched their side. So there was a lot of ideas there where I should have just committed to one, and it would have been a lot more successful. Right there, I feel like I was kind of caught between three options and just didn't benefit me. Now I'm looking at the minimap. My teammate's on the right hand side, so I'm watching the middle. Although I have an SMG, I'm not watching the middle to get the kill. I'm watching the middle for intel. But this is a great play here. My teammate was dead on the right, so we're going to use a stun grenade carefully. As we use a stun grenade, we're going to go through, camera him, take out one, take out two. That is the importance of equipment. That is how useful the stun grenade can be as we get the third, and just like that we get a three-piece. Now I know the opponents are going to be obviously middle map here, so what I'm trying to do is, again, just to back them off here, I want to get as much time as possible. We're going to jump up here, try to get a few shots. Again, I don't really mind not getting the kill, but just these little jump shots here providing so much value, stopping them from pushing middle map. Unfortunately, the guy comes through orange, but I thought my teammate had that angle, so that was quite unfortunate. You can see we spawn on the other side of the map, so that is what happens when you don't play your life. Now I think I played that pretty well, to be honest. I played my life really well. The guy just snuck up on my left, which isn't really my fault, to be honest with you, because I was watching the middle map. So it was one of those scenarios where I did get caught off guard, but it is what it is. My teammate manages to kind of get the trade, and now we do go 4 down. That's okay, though, because we've got a 35-point lead going into the next hard point. We're going to go through, going to watch the middle here. Now, P1 on the second rotation is normally quite a difficult one because you don't exactly know where they're going to be coming from. So one thing for sure, we have control middle map here, but we don't know anything else. So what we're going to do is go around, try to get a kill or two. I spot one, I take him out. I know somebody might be in the tunnel, so we jump through, and that's just a really good decoy there. So what I did is I chucked the grenade. I essentially used that smoke as a bit of a decoy, went through, got a kill, and then this guy, I mean, I don't know who taught this guy to chuck a Semtex, but that guy needs to coach me. What a nade. Stopped me right on my foot there. Good nade from him. Manages to take me out. I'm going to try to return the favor. Doesn't quite work out. You know, I thought I could get the return off. It doesn't quite work as we go through. We do get a stun off in the mid tunnel. And now with 25 seconds left to go, I'm going to start to worry about the rotation. Now, there isn't really a set rule of when to rotate. It's not like, okay, on this time you rotate. But the one kind of rule I always go by is always have somebody rotating about 25 seconds, just playing for their spawn. So if no one else is doing it on your team, try to be that outlet, because by the time you actually set up for the hill, there might be about 10 to 15 seconds left, and then the battle starts to commence on the rotation. So we're going to go through. You see I die there. There's a guy right in front of me. I just didn't spot him, to be honest. It was good reaction there to get a few bullets off, but unfortunately I wasn't able to kill him. My teammate does get the trade. Now I see my teammate there right in front of me, trying to watch over. There's a guy there, and yeah, again, man, this guy, he needs to teach me how to chuck these nades. I don't know who's teaching him, but this guy was cooking, man. Literally, look at that, right on my head. I mean, yeah, nothing much to say about that. Not lucky timing there. 2 hard points in a row. Can he make it a hat trick of the Semtexes? So we're going to push through. I end up nading my teammate. Yeah, I need practice with my nades, man. Not going too well right now. We go through. We get one. We actually turn around. Good reaction there to get the drop shot on the second. Now, I went in kind of hoping he wasn't going to look at me. That wasn't the case. Again, they just got the edge over that P2. They did a really good job of rotating, but this is going to happen. When you're playing Crimson lobbies against great players, you're going to be losing battles. So what you need to do is make sure you have a slight edge over your opponent, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to hold the rotation, and this is the perfect example of what I was talking about. When I spoke about mid-map, you see right now I'm tucked in a corner, and you're going to see what happens. A teammate literally, an enemy runs right past me on this left-hand side here. We're going to go through. We're just going to, yeah, am I right? There you go. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, I wasn't sure when it happens, but yeah, you see an enemy runs right past you, because the thing about that area is there's so many angles for them to check that sometimes they don't get a chance to check them all. So I'm going to go through. I actually managed to get 2. My teammates go through. I make this guy one shot. We take him out, and now all I'm trying to do is go through again, help my teammates, watch his left-hand side. Now, although I died there, I was actually able to chuck a grenade. That's why equipment is so effective, because sometimes scenarios like that, you just want to get equipment off just to make sure that even if you die, you're providing damage after your death. And again, just keeping them off the hard point. I feel like this game, that's what I was constantly doing, keeping them off the hard point, and those 5-10 seconds were very important. They were adding up and allowing us to get the victory at the end. So we're going to go through. Now, there's 2 people in the middle, so I'm going to chuck my equipment, chuck a stun. Again, that stun grenade has stopped 2 people, right? All that's doing is delaying them from getting the hard point. My teammate wins the game, and just like that, we're able to drop 26 kills in a Crimson lobby. And I'm enjoying this journey, man, but I'm versing so many hackers now, man. It's getting difficult. I say like 3 games I'm going up against hackers. So, yeah, the journey to Destiny is still underway, but hopefully with your support we can get there. Thank you guys for watching once again, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's episode. Peace.